Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be creating a candy flower using pony beads and fisherman line. You'll want to have a 12-inch fisherman line piece cut out and 7 beads ready to create your flower. In this example, I'm using yellow beads and a black bead. My black bead is going to be the focal point of my candy flower. So you'll begin by adding 2 yellow beads on the same line. Once you have those beads there, you'll bring it together. Keep the strings together and add your black bead in. And you're going to want to hold your string down tight enough to help your flower keep its shape. Otherwise, you might have a loose looking flower and that just doesn't fly over here. We keep it looking cute. All right, so now I'm adding in my 2 remaining beads, 1 to each side. I've separated the lines. And once that's done, you'll want to push it close together as possible and tie a knot. So now that we have our 5 pony beads on our string, we're going to want to secure our knot and keep our flower in a tight hold there. That way it doesn't have any loose strings and it holds its shape into the flower. I like to tie my knots 3 times. It's just something that I do. Once I have finished tying this and making sure it's tight and secure, we're going to begin by taking the 2 remaining strings and pointing them upwards into the pony beads towards the black center. We're going to be doing this because we will be adding the 2 remaining beads to our candy flower. And once we get our strings through, we can begin doing that. So first, you'll see how I place it into the hole in the upward position towards the black bead, and I do that to the other side as well, just to already get me to the starting point where I just added my beads. Now that we are getting closer to completing our candy flower project, we'll want to add in our 2 remaining beads. We'll take our bead, place it through the string, and run it upwards to the top of the flower. We'll take the same step on the alternating side by adding our bead and making sure the fisherman line meets with the other string at the top of the flower. Our remaining beads are in place. We can go ahead and secure our knot by tying it at the top. Make sure that all of your beads are closely placed together so that the candy flower does not lose its shape. You'll want to secure your knot to make sure that it doesn't loosen up and your position of your beads stay in place. Now that you've successfully made your candy flower, you can tie your string tightly together to make sure that it's fully secure. Once you are finished tying your candy flower, you're going to want to cut the cords to your fisherman line as close as possible to the candy flower. That way it makes sure that none of the remaining string scratches any of your skin if you may be using it for certain projects on your hand. And if you're interested in learning how to make this candy flower into a candy flower ring, you can watch my next YouTube video on how to turn this candy flower into a ring. Thanks for joining today. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Bye.